What is up, everybody? I am Get Flanked, and what you see here is a 2022 Six Invitational Commendation Award for me, Get Flanked, Dylan Clark. Yes, I got this, and this is from the Rainbow Six Siege dev team. Basically awarded me this, I guess you could say, and it's something that I'm really proud of. And I know there's a lot of you guys that don't watch the esports side, so didn't see this reveal or award and video that goes with it. So I'm going to show that to you right now. There's a little video about me as a content creator. You're going to get a peek inside of my home. You see me with my kids a little bit. Something that's really special to me. So I'm going to show that to you guys now. After that part of the video is over, there's a little bit of a thank you at the end. That is really important because there's a lot of people that have helped me out along the way here that I want to make sure I recognize. And yeah, this is just one of the most special moments in my content creation journey. So here you go. Enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Welcome back, friends, to the Invitational. You know, one thing that I really think is the best part of the Invitational is that it's not just about the game itself and the esport, but about the people that make this whole thing run. You saw our talent and the players talking about their journeys to get to Invitational, their impact on the scene and what the scene has impacted them over the past few years. Well, there's a lot of people that made Siege what it is today. One of them is a good friend of ours here in the esports scene for sure, and he's getting a commendation. Congratulations, Get Flanked. Here's your commendation, my friend. Enjoy.
5 seconds.
Let's go.
I consider myself an educator because, in a lot of ways I'm trying to allow other people to learn from my mistakes. And, whenever I discover something, whenever I learn from one of my own mistakes, I pass it on to other people, hopefully preventing them from making the same one or shortening their skill or learning curve. Name is Dylan Clark. Go by Get Flanked online and in-game. I live in Pennsylvania now, grew up in a small town called Jane Lou in West Virginia. It's a family of 2 kids and a wife.
Get ready.
I'm a full-time content creator for YouTube, Twitch. I also host a podcast called the Lajabon Podcast with Zeronic. And just make videos about mainly Rainbow Six Siege. I discovered the game when the E3 reveal was released in 2014.
He's in the bathroom.
I'm on it.
I think initially what attracted me to the game is just how cool it is. At that time, I'd never played a game where you could rappel upside down in a lobby and, kill an enemy while they're walking underneath of you. I'd never played a game with this much destruction. So initially it was just like eye candy, it was really cool. But once you get in and I realized, oh my gosh, the droning is a game within itself. The challenge is what has kept me in the game. And the depth is what has kept me in the game. But initially, the game just looked cool to me. At that time, I was in Bedford, and I was still in the Army. And I was working as an aircraft mechanic. That was my real job. And YouTube was still just a hobby. But whenever I switched over to Rainbow Six Siege in year 2, that's when the channel really started gaining momentum and taking off. And after about a year, I made the decision to go full-time content creator, and that would have been right around March of 2018. I started making tip videos for like a clan that I was in, like just about call-outs. And then it just kind of progressed from there. You think about an attacking round in Rainbow Six Siege, you don't know how to rappel, you don't know where the objective is, you don't know how to use your drone, you don't know what operators to do, you don't know what hard breaches are. There's so much that you don't know. Give it 40 hours, and get over the hump. But if you get over that hump, I promise you, you will be playing one of the most rewarding games that you will ever play in your entire life. For the instructional videos, it's usually, I'll have a moment in a game where I'm like, wow, that is something I didn't realize before, or that's something that's very useful, and I think that other people would really benefit from that knowledge. And then usually I'll have that concept, maybe I'll write it on my dry erase board, the idea, how to drone properly, and then I'll continue playing, and then while I'm playing, I'll be looking for additional clips or context for that tip. There is a challenge there because, and especially with Rainbow Six Siege, because we all know how rounds of Rainbow Six Siege don't go according to plan. So it can be sometimes multiple games, multiple days before you have an opportunity to get another clip that demonstrates what you want to talk about. And then after that, I'll collect the clips, lay down a commentary that lays out the ideas, play the gameplay background in the back and talk about it that illustrates the idea or the concept or the tip, record, get it out there, and then just make it live.
Come on, man. That's on me. That's on me. Oh my goodness.
You can make a tip video every day for the rest of your life about Rainbow Six Siege. You never stop learning, and that's the greatest part about the game. And people who say, well, I already know everything about Rainbow Six Siege, I guarantee you that they don't know everything about one of the maps. You can still show them a new line of sight they've never seen, or a new way to attack an objective. So my passion is teaching new players how to play a game and get more enjoyment out of a game. Rainbow Six Siege is the perfect vessel for that.
Just the excitement with which Get Flanked approaches Siege in general, it's clear that kind of rising through the difficulty and learning something new every time that you play the game, it comes through in what he creates and what he shares with the community.
What are you gonna do if the game's too complicated? First thing you do is you Google it or you go on YouTube and you look for a video. And usually these are the videos that you're finding of Get Flanked, a lot of content creators that are explaining to you, hey, we're here to democratize the information for you to learn it. And you'll see one of the best things about Rainbow Six is that when you improve as a player, you know immediately that you improve and reflects in your gameplay. And that's ultimately the perfect player satisfaction that you look for.
In most situations, the things that come the easiest aren't the things that we necessarily get the most satisfaction out of or that we appreciate the most. And it's very easy to be somebody who just wants instant gratification. But, like Siege, if most things that are challenging, that take time, that you have to work towards, when you do actually get to that point, it's usually a lot more rewarding.
Congratulations to Get Flanked on all that he does to the community. A lot of people have learned from what he's had on his channel, talking about the game, how complex Siege can be. But this is what we have. What I said in the video is to democratize the information, making sure that everybody has something to learn. In a game like Siege, look, endless casters, we all get to learn every single day. If you want to bridge the esport and the casual gameplay, trust me, there is nobody that does it better than Get Flanked. Congratulations again, and here he is to say thank you for everybody that supported him.
What is up, everybody? I'm Get Flanked, and what an honor it is to receive this commendation for the 2022 Six Invitational. It's one of the proudest moments of my life, and I think the only thing that could possibly make it better is if we were all together under the same roof, watching Invite together, cheering for our favorite teams, seeing all the cosplayers, and just hanging out as a community once again. Hopefully we'll get that back next year, and if so, I'll be there. Rainbow Six Siege has changed my life. It's been the catalyst for so many good things for me. I have been able to work my dream job as a content creator for the last 4 years. I've gotten to travel around the world and go to some really cool events. I've made lifelong friends through this game that I've shared so many special memories with. It feels weird to receive something else from the game, like this award. I feel like I owe so much to the game, and it's a debt that I'll never repay. So let me just thank a few people here real quick. I first want to thank the Rainbow Six Siege dev team. Anybody that's worked on the game over the years, thank you so much for making this game that we love and continuing to support it over the last 6 years. I also want to thank the community. The Siege community is the best community in gaming, and I thank everybody for their passion they have for this game. Everybody who has watched one of my videos, left an encouraging comment, tuned into one of my streams, thank you. You have made my dreams come true. I also want to thank the people I've had the privilege of working with through Dark Zero Esports, as well as the podcast that I've done over the years. It's truly been an honor, and I thank you so much. Last, I want to thank my wife and kids. Thank you so much for allowing me to be obsessed with this crazy game over the last 6 years. It's been awesome, and here's to a good year 7.
Thanks so much, Get Flanked. Congratulations again on your commendation for being one of the big pillars of the Rainbow Six community and teaching all of us a thing or two about the game we love most.